road to this desert camp is really rough. This is why you need four-wheel drive, folks. Woo-hoo.
You have arrived.
Good morning, adventurers.
Hello there.
Actually, it's the evening. I don't know why I said that. We have arrived to our desert camp, luxury desert camp that we're gonna be staying in for the evening. And right when you pull up, they have this guy who just loads up all your luggage and then takes you to your tent. But yeah, I think our place is just up there. So we're gonna get settled in and then show you guys around a little bit. We made it, you guys. We have gotten all settled in to our little desert tent.
We showered up as well. Feeling very clean
so
now.
nice.
If you missed our previous videos, we were wild camping on the dunes down by the beach. Did not get to shower this morning, but we're nice and clean for you now.
Yeah. About 16 kilometers into the Wahiba Sands, you are going to find the Desert Nights Camp, which is where we are right now. It's a popular thing to do around this area in Oman, to stay at different desert camps. Some of them are more on the luxury end, like this one. Some of them are a little bit more kind of authentic, rustic.
Yeah, more Bedouin style, where it's just mainly a tent with a bed in there and you're kind of more out in nature.
Yeah. And the reason we're trying the luxury end of things is because we figured we've been roughing it, just sleeping in a tent on the beach, and we're tired of sand blowing in our face, so for at least one night we are going to live in luxury.
There are actually 53 different types of villas on site. So you have family rooms, which I think are multi-bedroom tents, and then you have the deluxe tent, which we have, which is a single room and a sitting area. We'll show you in a second. And then you have, I think, standard rooms, which is this little guy over here, which kind of just look like miniature castles. They're really adorable. But there are all sorts of configurations for whatever size group you're coming with. This place was not cheap at $250 USD a night.
We splurged a bit for this, you guys. This is not sponsored in any way or anything like that. We just splurged because we thought it'd be a fun experience, and we want to show you guys whether or not it's worth it. So you'll have to decide for yourself. We're not going to tell you whether or not we think it's worth it, because I don't want to feel like I wasted $250. But anyways, enough talking. Let's go inside and show you our luxury desert camp tent. Welcome to our tent. Come on in, stay a while.
Thanks.
So it's actually kind of like a little tiny house. You have this living room area here, and then you have the one bedroom over there and the bathroom, and that's pretty much it. Well, this is the main kind of hangout area. They have this gigantic couch, which is awesome. You can sprawl out. We got a bunch of soft pillows. Most importantly, probably AC. Man, is that nice to walk from that heat out there to walk into the AC blasting in here. It's great. Probably the most interesting thing is the roof. So this is where you can see the actual sides of the tent. So there's this outer layer, which is like a harder layer, and then this inside layer, which is more soft draped kind of material. And this is the other main room. It is the bedroom. So you can see you actually have a ton of space here, and actually look at these walls here. They are huge. So this isn't just some cheap little tent that they put up. This thing is solid.
They're like real walls, real floors, but then the tent top.
Yeah, we have these little shutters here so you can let in some light. We've got a gigantic bed. We have another seating area over here. Nice little pop of orange color.
And last but not least, you have your own private bathroom, which is so nice. A lot of the desert camps we saw had community bathrooms. So, own private, as we mentioned, there is hot water. They have everything you need, soap, shampoos, plenty of towels, so you can be refreshed even though you're in the middle of the sands.
And it is a very nice shower. Just
It's
being in the
huge.
shower and then remembering, oh, I'm in the middle of dunes in the desert.
There's also this complimentary little section with teas and coffees, and they have a mini bar, and Eric and I got so excited because we were like, finally, we're gonna get a beer. No beer. These are alcohol free.
Yeah, you see these in all the convenience stores.
They're malt beverages, which if you try them, let us know how they are. They seem too sugary for us. So we were way sad. Realized though, in the bedroom, they have a little booklet and they have a whole list of beer and wine. It is way expensive though, but we'll get into that in a bit.
The sun is just about to set. There's this huge dune way over there on the edge of the camp. Everyone's driving up there to watch the sunset, and we are going to join them because I think it's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah, and it's a complimentary thing they offer here. They drive you up and give you the view, although it's getting a little windy, it's scaring me.
Yeah, you can see the sand just starts whipping up in the evening time. Yeah. All right, we'll see you at the top.
So we made it all the way up to the top, and it is insanely windy, windier than any other time we've been on the dunes. So we're coming back down immediately.
Well, I was gonna fly the drone up there, but it was too windy for that. So I'm gonna fly it safely from down here, and you guys can enjoy the sunset from up above. We did a little YouTube crash course on how to tie a headscarf for the desert.
Yeah, because we've never really done it before, but dude,
I feel like it looks all right.
Yeah, I think we did okay, but this is definitely the best way to keep the sand out of your hair and your nose and your mouth and everything.
Yeah, and if you pop on some sunglasses, you got a full set going on.
All right, but mostly we just want to go get a beer.
We're braving the sandstorm. We'll have to see how well our scarves hold up. I still don't think I'm quite doing this right. It keeps coming undone. Oh my God, it's so brutal. Some of these gusts of sand hit you and it's just like sand blaster.
Oh yeah.
It stings so bad.
It hurts my eyeballs.
But it's all in the name of food and beer.
Y'all, it is dinner time and your stay here at Desert Nights comes with a dinner buffet and a breakfast a dinner buffet and a breakfast buffet, and it looks and smells so good. I'm so excited for this. I've been dreaming about this meal for days since we booked this.
Yeah, you don't know how much you're gonna miss it until you spend a few nights out in the desert.
Yeah.
Like, you know, not in a luxury camp.
Exactly.
You get it. Okay, let's eat. Oh my goodness, you guys. I got all the meats, I got vegetables, I got some bread over here, some dal. Maybe most importantly, I don't know, depending on how you see things in the world, we got beer. You can't really buy beer in the store in Oman because it's not exactly legal. From what I understand, you can get a special license to buy beer and take it home and to actually consume it in your home. But there are some exceptions to this. So some hotels will serve beer. This one is included in that exception. So we have some delicious tiger beer that we're drinking tonight. The beer comes at a pretty high cost. It's 3 real, which is like 8 USD or something like that for this
3.5.
Yeah, 3.5. Okay, so it's like $9 or something. But there are some cities in the US where you would pay that for a beer this size. Probably not tiger beer, so you're paying a lot for it. But you're in the middle of the desert, you can't get beer anywhere else. I feel like it's worth it. You still pay more in Vegas, I'll say that.
And the cheapest bottle of wine they have is 24 real, which is 60 something,
60, 70 bucks, something like that. So we're staying away from the wine tonight because that's crazy.
I went with the lamb because lamb we don't get all that often in the States. It's usually you pay a lot more for it. It's at a premium, so it's something special for me. He gave me 2 lamb skewers, but they had chicken, fish, and beef. I think Eric got almost one of all of them.
I asked him, what's your favorite? And he said, it's all good. Then he just started handing me one of everything.
So we'll try everything, but I'm most excited about the lamb. And then I got a yogurt mint sauce on there. Oh my word. Oh man, you might even say.
Oman?
Oman. This lamb is so delicious. It's perfectly grilled over there. It's super juicy and tender. A little chewy, but I think lamb is always a bit chewy. But that yogurt mint sauce on there just adds such a fun, unique, I don't know, brightness to the meat. And the meat is so salty and so well seasoned.
It's dessert time, you guys, and they have a plethora of desserts to choose from. A lot of them we did not recognize. This one caught our eye. It's called Ali, which apparently means Ali's mother. But it's an Egyptian dessert that I think is also popular just in Oman and other Arab countries. What you're seeing there, that's all pastry that was kind of chopped up, and then from what we read, it's usually pistachios, coconut flakes, and raisins, and then a lot of sugar. And then I think they put some cream on top of it or milk or something.
Eric keeps saying it smells like a cinnamon roll.
Yeah, it's like a deconstructed cinnamon roll basically, but. Ooh. There might actually be some cardamom in this one. It tastes like the cardamom rolls that we had in Sweden, except deconstructed and saturated with milk and cream and sugar. Good morning, everybody. We had an awesome night, slept like babies, feel a little recharged. Yes. The wind has died down, or at least the sand.
Yeah, it's so strange how it gets windy, but there's no sand right now. Last night it was windy, there's sand everywhere.
Yeah, it's a certain time of night. It just whips up the sand and then it stops. But it is also very cool out. I'm kind of cold right now.
I have goosebumps right now.
This is the first day that's been this cool, and we are actually going from the desert camp over into the mountains today. And I think it's gonna get even colder up there, so I don't know if we're quite prepared for it. We just found this little bitty beetle in the sand that I almost annihilated, but it's cool because you can see his tracks. They look like little tire tread, and you can just see how far he went. The tracks literally go way the hell over there. That's crazy.
He's really, I don't know what he's doing now. He's getting a little wonky, but
Jeez.
This has been my favorite thing in the morning, waking up and seeing all the different little weird tracks around our tent. Sometimes I think they're mostly birds, but a lot of times we've seen paw prints, and I don't know if it's dogs or cats sneaking by.
I guess some of them are just little bugs, because I wouldn't have known what the heck this was, but that's what it is. There you go.
You guys, the camp has camels. They're right over here. We're gonna go try to say hello to them.
This will be the first time we've actually gotten close to camels.
Yeah, we keep driving past them and rolling our window down, and they immediately just run away from us. So these ones won't run, I think.
He says I can pet this one, so although they're very scary animals. Whoa, he's so big. This guy over here is 10 years old. Is it male or female? Male. What's his name? Senhud? Good to meet you, buddy. I think Allison found the spot. This is where he likes to be pet.
Leaning into it.
So cute.
His little lips are flapping around.
The guy over there, those are his camels. And we were just really curious about whether or not the camels get lost, because we've heard that sometimes they can, you have to go out and find them, but apparently it's the young ones, because the young ones will see another camel and they just go following him off into the desert. But then the adult ones never have a problem. They usually just come back because they know where the food is and where they're gonna stay for the night. Camels, very interesting. They're also a little gross when you get up close to them, but they're also adorable at the same time.
Yeah, they were much more friendly than I thought they would be. I think he really enjoyed his little head scratch.
Just like the dinner buffet, they have a ton of options for breakfast. But the star, in my opinion, are these waffles. The guy was making them fresh up there, and they actually look really good, don't you think?
Yeah, I was saying they look like almost artisanal. They're so
like
fancy
you'd get this in a
looking.
fancy waffle place. So I just put some syrup, some powdered sugar, and some strawberry sauce on there. Oh yeah, nice and gooey on the inside. It's actually a delicious waffle. Be nice if it was a little crispier, but kind of like a vanilla-y, very flavorful. I put tons of syrup on it, so it's friggin' delicious.
I got a cup of the Karak tea, which we've had a few times since we've been here in Oman, but it's the loose leaf black tea. It's got, I believe, cardamom. We've had it with ginger in there before, but they just add evaporated milk to it, so it makes it really creamy.
Yeah. That's what makes it, is the evaporated milk. It's hard to describe the texture of it in your mouth. It's just so like thick and silky.
Yeah, exactly. You know? But we've always had it, it's been really sweet, and luckily this one is, I don't know if it's sweetened at all.
Yeah, it's really nice.
So nice. Oh.
Sadly, we had to leave our desert camp. We were only there for one night, you guys. But we're off to the mountains now, so we're gonna see a part of Oman we haven't seen yet. It
was fun. It was an interesting experience. The food was great. Like we mentioned, it was nice sleeping in a real bed, not covered in sand or with wind whipping outside. Worth $250 though?
Probably not for us, but
yeah, I know we said we wouldn't say, but we're saying.
If you're going on vacation and you want the luxury experience, you want to experience a desert camp in the desert, I mean, then it's a really cool thing to do. But for us, we'd rather just rent a car with nomad tours like we're doing. You pay less money per day and you get to go wherever you want, camp wherever you want. You don't have all the amenities and the luxury, and you know, you're going number one and number two outside sometimes maybe, but you know, it's a lot funner for us. But they also do all sorts of other activities. You have to pay for those, but you can go out on dune buggies. You can go on all-day excursions into the desert, I think similar to what we did, where you can go drive through the dunes. So in that sense, it's really nice because you can take care of everything. You can do everything you want to do in the desert all through them. So it's up to you to decide what you want to do, but we just kind of wanted to experience all the different types of camping and
Yeah.
show you guys what they were like. But now we are going back off-road, you guys. We are driving through the dunes. We are mountain bound. So we'll see you in the next one.
Bye, adventurers.
We'll see you on the road in the next one.
one.
You get it.